Good morning, guys. Just a quick one before I take the dogs for a run. My position is very privileged because I get to hear all of your stories. Is it, yes, doctor, I have low mood, I have anxiety, I have brain fog, I have low libido, I have erectile dysfunction? No. We adopt a personalised approach to testosterone deficiency and the subsequent care with testosterone replacement therapy. So I listen to your stories. You can see a sense of relief at the end of the consultation. Somebody has finally listened to me. You've no doubt built this up into your head. It's gone round and round. You've often looked for help and not found it. You've likely been offered antidepressants or Viagra, perhaps taken them, perhaps declined. But yes, ultimately your journey has led you to sit in front of me. Now it's safe to say that we are all walking wounded. And it's about perspective, how you deal with the hard times. And testosterone is pivotal in allowing you to deal with the hard times. Testosterone can allow you to be more resilient, cope with the exogenous stressors that will undoubtedly face you in this journey of life. Because as I've said before, and I'll say it again, we are physical beings in a world of psychological stress. And we allow our emotions to dictate our psychology, to dictate our physiology. And your physiology doesn't give a shit about your emotions. It wants you to do the same thing day in, day out. It doesn't care if it's the working week, the weekend. It doesn't care if you're on vacation. It follows a pattern. From a male androgen perspective, it's a diurnal pattern. Your anabolic processes predominate at nighttime. You are recovering from the day to prepare for the day ahead. What is happening? Activity. Because your purpose is activity to do what? To attain the reward, which is what? Yeah, food, hopefully a bit of nookie, sleep, rinse and repeat. Very simple from a physiological perspective. But we complicate things with psychological issues. And most people's jobs are not physical. If they are physical, once they've achieved their goal, there's another goal, and another goal, and another goal. And it is about achieving rewards. So perhaps more physical jobs are more rewarding from a psychological perspective because they do involve your physiology. But these desk jobs are troublesome because you build up the same neurotransmitters and hormones as you do with psychological stress, as you do with physical stress. And as I've said, yep, physical beings. So you need to release those neurotransmitters and cortisol. And most people turn to exercise. And yes, you should exercise because, one more time, physical beings. But what you've got to appreciate is this seesaw and the need for what? Yeah, balance. So, sympathetic, catabolic, parasympathetic, anabolic. Understand that whilst they're contrasting processes, they work synergistically together. What is it? Yin and yang, baby. Yin and yang. So, lots of people do turn to exercise, and you should turn to exercise. But what you should also do is understand if you're going to train hard, work hard, you need to rest well. Dexter's hungry for his rum. So, what should you do? Yes, you should implement daily techniques to keep this healthy and this healthy. Mindfulness, meditation. It's called a practice for what? for a reason, because nobody's wonderful at it from the start, and you need to practice it to be good at it. And much like life, it is a journey, so you must continue. Lots of people try meditation, like it, but then give up. When do they tend to give up? When times get hard. Isn't that peculiar? The time when you need it the most because you know it's beneficial, you give it up. What a peculiar species we are. So, try again. What else? Breath work. Manipulation of your sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems. Breath in, sympathetic. Breath out, parasympathetic. Humming. Oh, parasympathetic. What is that? Rest, relaxation, social engagement. So go hum. Go forth and hum. Implement humming and singing into your day. I'm often caught singing in the car like a lunatic. It's wonderful, and often it results in a smile. Sometimes, but more often than not, a smile. It's good. So manipulate your parasympathetic nervous system and this through singing. Unless you're singing a bit of death metal and get yourself charged for the gym. Normally, it's relaxing. Cold water therapy. As you know, we're massive advocates of cold water therapy. Why? Because it's meditation on steroids. What's happening? You're exposing yourself to a dramatic stress that our deconditioned bodies are not used to, but they can get used to it and they can benefit from cold water therapy. So again, what's happening? You are stimulating the sympathetic nervous system, the fight or flight nervous system. You're stimulating this. This is saying, get out, it's cold. But when you realize that you can deal with it, and you realize that actually, hello Dex, it is pretty damn cool, because when you go into the cold, you have this massive, massive shock, and you can control it with your mind. You are stronger than you think. You can control it with your mind. And calming your breath, again, parasympathetic nervous system, you can achieve anything. It's all about exposing yourself to little stressors to allow you to cope with the big stressors more effectively and more efficiently. Incredibly important to realize that you are stronger than you think. Your body wants to protect you, or your mind wants to protect you. Go forth, go earn your reward, because lots of people sit there, don't feel very good. Do something. And testosterone, alongside lifestyle, diet, training, perspective, understanding physiology can positively impact psychology to positively impact your emotions. Go do it. Go earn your reward.